wear what you want,
Right.
rather not do.
I feel like if I'm paying for something, I should be able to do what I want. I'm paying money for my kid to go to school. If he wants to
for
wear
your business, people pay you. They're paying money. Can they just buy what they want or do what they want?
Yeah, they do buy what they want.
That was a stupid question.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase it then.
That's exactly what they do. They tell me what they want, and then I give it to them.
Welcome to the Millennial Minded podcast with Marquise and Gia. Today, I don't know what episode this is going to be, but I have my first special guest, and this is my best friend since high school, Jerry Damon Ellis. And Damon is spelled, coincidentally, the man.
The man.
D-A-M-A-N, all right? Jerry David Ellis, is an honor to have you on here with us, man.
It's an honor to be here. Long-time listener, long-time fan.
Yes, you have been a great supporter. You've been
Absolutely.
listening to every episode, and I appreciate it, brother. So let's talk about how we met first.
Ooh. Okay, it was freshman year of high school.
Yep, Miss Coultry's class.
Miss Coultry's class, English class.
English teacher, yeah.
And we, you and I had a mutual friend who we're not going to name, but...
Of course.
Yeah, so apparently we were supposed to fight. You know,
Right.
We're not really sure the details of how that got started, but him and I were supposed to meet, and
you chickened out, right? You had
obviously that didn't happen, okay? Because we both know who would have won that fight, okay?
You know, that's you were very short. And freshman
I was a
year.
late bloomer, yeah. It would have been all legs. All legs. It's very easy to cut a tree down, you know what I mean? So
you were a late bloomer. That was very well said. I don't think I would have lost that fight. So I don't know. We don't know to this day why we wanted to fight each other.
No.
It didn't work out, and I'm glad it didn't work out.
I mean, we were supposed to meet in the backyard of a mutual friend's house, and It just so happened that day I went to a Yankee game at night.
Supposedly.
So, it's true. Okay, it's true.
Right.
Uh-huh. And so obviously I didn't go. Not that he would have showed up anyway. And somehow we started talking the next day like nothing.
I know. You put me on, at the time there was a PlayStation 2. We both had that. And you put me on to a network adapter on the back of a PlayStation. I didn't know that you can play games online.
Right. And for you young folks out there, network adapters where you needed to play online. You needed to plug an additional piece to the back of your system.
Yep.
To stick an Ethernet cable or a phone line. Because you could.
There was no wireless then, right?
No wireless. Oh, well, there was wireless, but you needed to buy a wireless adapter so you could send a signal from that to the router.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would get kicked off anytime somebody used the microwave. You know, if my mother used it, it was really sensitive. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really
crazy.
annoying. Yeah. So I'd be playing and I'd get kicked off, and then I'd start freaking out and just yelling, "Ma, what are you doing? I'm online." You know, it was pretty funny. Those were the dark days.
Yeah. So, sorry. So, you guys didn't have to go through that. You have wireless, everything now. But we had to buy a network adapter, put it to the back of our PlayStation 2, Ethernet cable, and we could play online. And you introduced me to that world I didn't know that existed. Was that on PlayStation 2?
PlayStation 2, yeah.
But on PlayStation 1, was there an online playing?
No, there was no for PS1. No.
Okay, for no PS1 there wasn't.
PS2 was the first. Yep.
And the game was SOCOM, man.
Yep. SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs, classic. Still miss it.
Still miss it.
Oh yeah.
Changed my life.
Yep.
So that's how we just became best friends after that.
Yeah.
Best bros. So welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on, man.
Yeah, it's my first time doing one of these podcasts here. So.
And I keep telling him he has the natural voice for it. I think he's great.
Well, let the audience decide on that.
Okay. So, what are we going to talk about, man?
I don't know, man. There's so many different things, you know. A lot of times we talk and we go off for hours. I know. And now we're here and it's like drawing a blank. So let's
talk about the debate real quick, since that was recent. what was your take on it? Because I know Jay and I spoke about it, but what was your take on it? I thought it was hilarious.
Yes, I thought it was hilarious as well, and definitely entertaining. Did America learn anything? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
All right, how did you feel about that comment about when Trump said stand by or stand back?
Confusion, because I'm not too familiar with who the Proud Boys are, so I wasn't sure what it meant or anything like that, and I still don't.
Okay, yeah,
debate, just happened. So
yeah, Gia looked it up, got all the information on it. It was pretty cool, but when he said to Sleepy Joe, smart.
Where am I?
Smart, you went to Delaware State and didn't know what state you was in.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I honestly think they should cap, the age for president. I mean, Biden's gonna be 79 if he wins, if he's sworn in. 79. Yeah, come on, it's practically 80.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. So was Bernie, right? Bernie's up there, but I think Bernie was more. I like Bernie.
Bernie seemed a lot sharper. Yeah. Not that I agreed with anything that he said, but you could tell Bernie was a lot sharper than Biden, at least.
Yes. I think there's something going on.
But there should definitely be a cap, maybe like 62, because if you become president at 62, you have 8 years, you're 70. That's a wrap. It should honestly be somebody 45, 50, around there.
Ideally, I can see that. You want someone younger that can really put their all into it. Not that older people can't, but
clearly Biden's banking on Kamala, to.
I think so too.
To help him out, yeah.
I really think so. What was something else I was gonna say to you? So you didn't learn any policies from him.
No,
did you feel like Trump bullied him?
I'm sorry.
Do you feel like Trump bullied Joe Biden?
Believed him?
Bullied him.
I mean, he was no different than any other time. To me that was expected.
Yeah.
I found it interesting that Biden didn't support the Green New Deal
after he was supporting it before, right?
Yeah. So there's a lot of interesting things there, but again, we didn't really learn much. It was just more of a shouting match, insults.
I know. I feel bad for that moderator.
Yeah.
But I said it before. This is the best America has to offer. This is really bad. That these are the best two candidates that we're going with. And I also think, from the last time, it shouldn't have been Hillary in there anyway. I think Bernie had that, and I think the agenda for the Democratic Party was, we don't want Bernie in there. We want,
and it happened again for this time. Bernie came close too. So,
they kind of control. Yeah. That's not cool. That's manipulating. But we can go from here. Let's go into something that we often talk about, and that is the whole Instagram booty picture wave that's going on right now. You and I talk about it. In fact, you had sent me a picture of a lady at the gym, and she puts a caption. Well, basically, it's just her butt, a butt picture. Whoop-de-doo. We've seen a bunch of those, and the caption has nothing to do with the picture.
I would say 99.9% of the time, the caption has nothing to do with the picture. I could just think of one right now. Booty pic. Get your workout in, guys. Pays off.
What was the other one? It was like sitting down at a bike or something, or I forgot what it was.
There's just so many out there. It's just an excuse to post ass. That's it.
Right.
And
so do you feel like these ladies are lacking in anything to want to go ahead and do this?
I mean, clearly they're suffering from some sort of insecurity issues there. They have to post a picture of their behind just to get attention. The lack of a personality, I assume.
Right, there's so much more to you than just your behind.
Right.
You
I mean, tell it to the 10,000 men that are like, ooh, yeah, oh.
That's what makes it worse. The guys that go through it and like those pictures, and then they're commenting, something totally irrelevant. So they're trying to not mention the butt. They're trying to post something like, you have a great, beautiful heart, or something really trying to be unique.
That she'll see it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like out of 10,000 people, she's probably not going to see your
Absolutely
unique
not. No.
posts. So I stopped trying. So it's like, I guess the guys and the girls, it's like you're thirst posting and then you're thirsty too for even commenting on it, trying to get something. Like you're not getting anywhere. So I agree with you. Like totally some type of insecurity that's
definitely
lacking, some self-esteem stuff. And
it's
you're
all about
getting
the
that.
likes.
Yeah, you're getting that from social media, which is, something we also talked about in that whole social dilemma, that people are addicted to likes.
Oh yeah.
And if they don't get the likes, they are affected by it. They're miserable. Suicide rate went up crazy high.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah.
Since social media, and you had mentioned that you don't think, we had when we talked about it on our show, that the people that were creating these things, you don't feel like they were whistleblowing? You mentioned something like that.
It's not that I don't think that they weren't whistleblowing. I just think that they came out because they started realizing what was happening. It wasn't like they knew, from the get-go, this is what we want, this is how it's going to go. I think everything was very subtle, little by little. And then they saw what was happening, and then they said, something's wrong. Mm-hmm. We need to come out and say something. We need to make the people aware, of what's going on.
Kind of like what Snowden did.
I don't like this. Yeah, kind of like with Snowden. With Snowden, he got hired to do the job, and it's not like day one he knew something was wrong. It was very little. It was like, oh, okay, we can listen to this phone call. Interesting. And then little by little, just escalating, and where he realized, well, hey, this is wrong. Yeah. I have to do something. And I think it was the same applies to those guys, those tech guys at least.
Okay. Okay.
Like they didn't know in the beginning how it was going to be or how it was.
They didn't know what they were creating, that it was going to blow up into this big thing and affect so many people in a negative way. They thought they were doing something.
Right.
I would think so. They think they're doing something positive
Absolutely.
for the world and connecting people. And like, how often are you on social media?
Every day.
Really?
Yeah, just before I got on here, just scrolling. Just like that.
Liking girls' butt pics?
No, I don't do that. No.
Okay, so you're on social media every day.
But I do read the comments because they're funny. I do. I really do. Those guys are ridiculous. It's like the lottery. Like, hey, you never know. What about me? You never know. Maybe she'll message me. Something like that. Yeah.
And I'm sure they don't. They don't do that.
No, for sure.
So then there's now the OnlyFans account, which I thought it was like a musician's thing, like Patreon, where you're posting exclusive content and people are subscribing to you and they're helping during the pandemic to fund you because you're an independent artist.
Yeah, I never thought that. I always thought sex.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah.
I know Patreon is like that for more geared towards musicians, trying to help them out. But OnlyFans is like, I saw, who was it? I want to say Amber Rose. She started an OnlyFans account and just posting these pictures on there. I'm like, why? Who would subscribe to this? And then people would subscribe to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that would subscribe to that kind of stuff, yeah.
You wouldn't, right?
No.
That wouldn't make sense.
It's not my thing. It's also like with social media and likes. I've never really cared how many likes I get. Never really bothered me. I'm on it a lot. I look at a lot of stuff a lot. And, I'll like certain things my friends post or whatever. But whether I get 10 likes, 50 likes, 300 likes, it doesn't matter to me. So I don't get depressed if I post a picture and it only gets 12 likes or anything like that. So
Right.
Yeah. But that's just me. I understand a lot of people, it'll affect them that way. And I get it,
Now, I know you say it doesn't bother you whether you get likes or stuff like that. But like when you post like your workout pictures, because you're into fitness, heavy into fitness and nutrition and stuff like that, when you post those kind of pictures, you get a lot more likes and stuff like that.
Yeah, yes, I do. My profile is public, so anybody could see it, and obviously, people follow certain hashtags. Hashtag workout, hashtag fitness. And everybody from around the world sees that. So, since my profile is not private, and I post a workout photo or me working out or whatever, it might get 200, 300 likes. But if you look at who's liking it, I don't know any of them. It's from all over around the world.
But does that do something for your self-esteem when you post those pictures? You get 300 likes. Does that do something for you?
No, not at all. No.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'll look at it and be like, wow, 200 likes. But that's about it. I don't think like, oh, yeah, look at me. I'm so popular because I don't know any of them. But when I post a more personal photo of me and a dog, for example, I'll get like 40 or 50 likes, Okay. So it really doesn't bother. And again, if I got 12 likes on that photo, so be it,
Right.
I'm still going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Okay, fair enough. Let's get into another thing we mentioned is the whole cancel culture and how like basically someone can do something, can be, have momentum or have something that they've built. They own it, they're doing great, and someone can just
show an old tweet.
Go into their archive of 10 years ago, show an old tweet or something, and that person, like what happened to Kevin Hart.
Right.
How'd you feel about that when that happened? Because I'm not a big Kevin Hart guy.
Well, yeah, but that being said,
I wouldn't wish that on him though.
Yeah, when does it end though? How far back is too far? Is it 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? I mean, somebody could pull up something that I posted on MySpace. You remember those days?
Yeah,
from 2006. I don't even know what I said back then, but I'm sure I said stupid things. And and say in 5 years I'm a popular podcaster. And then all of a sudden they pull up, oh, look at this guy, Jerry, posted back in 2007 on MySpace, that he hates this or, whatever, and
it could be a
20
joke
years later,
right.
Like, that's
whether it was
right.
a joke or serious.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that was 20 years. You grew up.
Exactly.
Right. Your mindset has changed. You don't talk like that anymore.
Exactly.
Why are you? How can you cancel someone's career because of something they did?
I think it's ridiculous. Now, I mean, also, what if if somebody's pulling up something that said 6 months ago? That's a little different. Where do we draw the line? Is what I'm really asking. Is it 1 year, 2 years? How do you?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. So,
I would say a year is still within reason.
Right.
Within reason, but if you're going past 2 or 3 years, like, come on, bro.
All right, let me ask you this though: what if I'm 45 and there's an old tweet from 6 years ago? I'm, 45, 6 years ago, I'm 39. I should be mature.
But your things change. I don't know. It depends on what you post. So if you posted something jokingly, whatever, but 6 years down the line, like you
realize it was a mistake. I mean,
you don't joke like that anymore.
39, you shouldn't joke a certain way.
Yeah. That's true.
So I think age comes into play as well.
But these are grown actors and stuff like that. That's still.
I mean, I forgot what happened exactly with Kevin Hart. I don't remember.
I think trans or gay, maybe.
Yeah, it was like a joke on homosexuals or something like that. And but I don't remember the time of how long ago it was. I want to say it was maybe 2011.
Yeah. That's what it feels like. Yeah,
so,
2011.
And this happened to him what?
The Oscars 2019, maybe 18.
2018, I think it was.
2018.
Yeah. So that's 7 years. Kevin Hart's like what, 42?
Mm-hmm.
So he was, 33, 34, 35.
It's not like we're not going to make mistakes at 33 or 34. Right. Still.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess. Yeah.
The times have changed. He doesn't talk that way anymore. Like, dude, relax. How do you feel about like now a guy like Louis C.K. getting canceled when his whole?
Yeah, he's making a comeback right now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's doing stand up again. Yeah.
They're accepting him back?
Also we got to draw the line on. I mean.
What he did compared. What did he do? Go ahead, break it down.
I mean, he would, just.
Louis C.K. is a comedian, by the way. For those who don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, he would just start masturbating in front of people. Okay.
Right.
Sometimes on the phone, sometimes in person.
Right.
But compared to other people who were sexually assaulting,
mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it's not that bad. Compared to the other guys, he wasn't.
Compared to the other guys, yes.
He wasn't.
Like Dave Chappelle made fun of that, like,
right.
No, it's not. You shouldn't do that. That's indecent. Like, come on, bro. That's what's wrong with you. That's your own thing that you have to work out and deal with.
Mm-hmm.
No one supports that. but you didn't kill anyone. You didn't hurt anyone.
Exactly. Like Harvey Weinstein, Kevin Spacey.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah, there's so many. I'm drawing a blank right now,
Wow,
but yeah,
we got to get into that.
Yeah.
So he did that, and
but yeah,
he got canceled, right?
He did, yeah. But I know he's on tour or not on tour or playing at clubs little by little. He's coming back.
I think the one time he went, when not too far after that happened, he tried to get back on stage. People were like booing him and not supporting him.
Maybe, but when you're doing small things like that, it's a little different. You have some good shows, some bad shows. People are gonna say some things, and it's just you have to keep at it, little by little. Yeah. So
since you brought up like Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
What's your take on? Because I remember on pedophilia. Because I'm pretty sure everyone's take is the same, except for people that are pedophiles. But I remember trying to get you to watch that, because we talked about doing a show. I remember trying to get you to watch the Netflix Cuties, and you're like, I can never, ever, ever, ever watch that. What is your take on what Harvey Weinstein did, and why you couldn't watch that Netflix series Cuties?
Obviously, what Harvey Weinstein did was terrible. He abused his power, for his own selfish needs. I mean, enough said right there. Everything he did was wrong.
Him and Jeffrey with Epstein, which no one believes.
Yeah, he's just as bad.
No one believes he killed himself, right?
Oh, of course not. Come on. Epstein did not kill himself, by the way, people. I mean, come on. The cameras weren't working. The guards happened to leave. Yeah.
All those things.
Yeah, it was just, no. I think everybody knows that, but nobody's pushing the issue, Or maybe they are. Who knows?
How could push the issue against who? The United States government?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, you keep talking about that, and all of a sudden it starts going into conspiracy lingo on, why would they want him dead? Who was trying to be protected? Who was afraid of him saying something about them? Goes up the ladder.
Yeah. So they had to cover all that up, allegedly, assuming we don't know.
Right. I'm just speculating. Who knows who's covering for who? What he knew? I have no idea. I mean, obviously there's something fishy going on there.
He had a lot on everybody. I think.
I mean,
all those people in that. I don't know if you watched the documentary.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Clintons were so many powerful people with him. The Prince and.
Yeah.
Jeez, using your power and wealth to get whatever you want, to take advantage of women.
I know, it's terrible. It's terrible.
But do you feel like,
and young women, it's not like we're talking about 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds. We're talking about 13, 14, 15, children.
When it comes to children, I mean, totally is wrong. It's wrong either way. Now, but when you're 18, 20, do you feel like the women should bear some responsibility? Like, you're going to follow this, your friend says, come and give this guy a massage, and you're going to get paid.
Come on, that's weird.
Right.
That's weird.
Okay, right. I guess you shouldn't, because he's older and influenced, I guess, that's why they're kind of protecting the younger women, because they're the ones being influenced by the wealth and all that stuff. But at some point, I'm thinking, you're 20 something years old or 18. Why are you gonna go and just give this guy a massage for money and stand there naked? Like,
right.
Maybe I'm thinking this is part of it.
If you're 20 or 18, I mean, if you're 13 or 14 and someone's offering you $500 and you're poor and not mature enough. And you're sold on it's just a massage. I guess they feel like, okay, screw it. Let me make $400 or $500 or whatever it is, and massage this old guy's back.
Right.
Right. But then other things happen, and So.
But I don't know about like the older girls. Like, my mindset is like, you willingly wanted to go through with it. Maybe you didn't know it was going to lead to the extra stuff.
Right. I mean, if they're over 18, I mean, the documentary didn't touch upon 18-year-olds, because they're an adult, and if they want to massage anybody's back, fine. And if they have consensual sex with them, that's also fine. Mm-hmm. If it's a 13-year-old, even if she said it's okay, it's not okay.
That's not okay.
Yeah, that's a child, So
man. Okay, so you couldn't watch Cuties because of that reason as well?
yeah, just like that, along with a lot of other people that couldn't watch that. It's little kids twerking and dancing, and they're. I heard, a lot about the movie saying that they're showing how it's not okay. And I don't think by showing it, shows that it's not okay. You don't have to,
Yeah.
Just like,
I agree with you.
I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
When we talked about it before, like, I didn't want to see it. I did not like it. I mean, it was very informing. It grossed me out on some parts, but there was a lot of factors working into it, along with religion and stuff. But we agreed, like, you don't have to show this to highlight the sexualization of kids, and how uncool that is. And my biggest issue was, besides Cuties, was like parents that willingly post the pictures of their kids, with whatever outfit on, and sexual, so kind of not sexual, but these kind of poses that are like, come on, why are you doing that? People are looking at this. I can't.
Well, some would argue that, that's a cute photo of so and so's daughter, or it's a cute photo of my niece. What do you say to that? All it is her hand on her hip.
But you should post that. Would you post that if you had children?
No, I mean, one day, when I have children, I wouldn't post too many photos on social media. I think I would only share with family and friends through text messages and stuff like that.
I agree.
Maybe a Insta story,
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have something on there where everybody could see. That's just the way I'm private.
Right. Me too. Yeah, I could.
I mean, even if you look at my Instagram, I've had that account for maybe 10 years, and what do I have? 80 posts. I don't post that much, so that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of people out there that have 2,000 posts, and they like to post everything down to their morning drink. Their chai latte.
Listen, I learned though that all that posting and stuff like pushes that algorithm to promote your page to more people. So guys like you and I that don't post a lot, I don't know how many followers you have, but if you had 600 followers, maybe 100 sees your posts. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the more you post and engage on Instagram, that algorithm goes up. Now more of your followers see your posts. So it's kind of encouraging people to be on Instagram more, be on your phone more, which is what the social dilemma is about. So we can sell you. So we can make you what we're going to give you, these news feeds and these videos that we know you're going to click on and want to watch.
Oh, believe me, I've seen a lot of ads and they get me. Okay, you see this watch? Vincero. Instagram
nice
ad.
Watch, by the way.
It
Really?
is. Yeah, Instagram ad. Yeah, Vincero watches. Yeah. I also ordered a 3-pack of True Classic teas. Yeah. Let me tell you, smooth as butter. All right, they're really soft, really silky smooth, and comfortable. All right, they got
Instagram
me.
got you.
Instagram got me.
Listen,
I'm telling you.
Yo, I had it almost got me. A cologne company.
Uh-huh.
It was on Instagram. It's like, whatever it said, just answer a few questions and we'll send you the perfect scent for you just by these questions.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to get this. And they showed all the testimonials. And the girls were like, yo, when my husband comes home, I just gush all over him now. And I actually bought it, but then I emailed them right away like, wait a minute, I'm going to buy something that I can't even smell.
Yeah. With cologne, I think I draw the line, yeah. but
it got me. They knew what was going to push me.
Yeah.
And that's how that social media does. Like, they knew what was going to make me tick, and it almost got me, rather.
Well, it's kind of like, I was asking you about the suits. What I saw. Remember? I sent you, that was an Instagram picture of the slim fit suits.
Yeah,
and then you're like, wait a minute. They're not going to get your dimensions right because,
yeah.
Two guys that are, 5'10".
Didn't know that was Instagram.
One arm could be longer than, it's kind of hard to, get it perfectly right. You got to get it tailored,
go to the
suits
tailor.
look nice. I was this close. I was like, let me talk to Marquise, though, first.
Oh,
yeah, I almost did, yeah.
Oh, my God.
So.
Even, let's say what we're talking about right now. Let's say we could be having a conversation about notebooks on Instagram. That's what's gonna pop up in my newsfeed. An advertisement for notebooks.
Yeah,
They're
something,
listening.
Yeah, there's because sometimes I'm not even searching something, and I'll be talking to someone about an item or getting, and then I'll start to see it on my feed. It's like they listen to keywords.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
if you and I are talking about buying baseballs or something, when we go on our phones or search online, we'll see little ads on the side of baseballs, and baseball bats,
weird.
and mitts. Yeah, it's very strange. Yeah,
Not even strange. It's actually messed up that they're
Yeah.
doing that. That's why I know Apple released the iOS 14 update, and they have something called I have some type of tracker for advertisements that Apple is putting a limit to or a stop to, and Facebook and other companies were complaining about it. Like, we're going to lose sales if they do this. But I like what Apple's doing. We have to now. I guess every phone has a tracker that we, agree to when we sign up for these platforms,
right.
that they can listen to sell to us, and not just search. Like you said, you can search for stuff and it shows up in your ads later, but just stuff you're talking about shows up in your ad. But Apple, with the new update, was going to stop that. You have to agree to it.
Right.
But they pushed it back. They delayed it because companies were complaining about it. But they're like, it's still coming. We're just delaying it, but it's still coming for this iOS 14 update.
But really, do you think it's that bad? I mean,
they're listening to you?
Not that, but that you see the ads. Whether they listen to keywords or they follow what you're typing or searching. Because also if you're looking for new Timberland boots, all of a sudden you'll get Timberland boot ads or other boot ads too on the side. Right. But is it bad? I mean, you see it. It's your decision to buy it. It's not really. Because I don't always buy. Me
either.
So,
but I feel like it's invasion of privacy, though. That's the only thing I feel about. Like,
I mean, isn't that called cookies? Like, your cookies are on or off. That's why you always have to agree because they're.
I thought cookies was like.
I might be wrong.
When I'm saving my passwords, if I were to erase the cookies, now I have to re-enter my password when I log in again.
Oh, maybe.
I thought. Yeah,
maybe. I don't know. See if someone leaves it in the comments what exactly cookies are. But yeah, I mean, it does. There's a lot of stuff that I think is really nice on there that I see in the ads that it just knows that I would like, But I don't buy it, I mean, I'll look through it. I'll look at the prices, but I'll say no, I don't need this. I have enough watches, enough shirts, or whatever it is. Right. But if I do want it, I'll buy it. So I don't. It doesn't bother me that much.
It doesn't bother you that much that not the ad part, but that they're tracking you to sell to you, or that they know what buttons to push to get you to possibly buy. That part, I think, is
I like the fact
of it.
that they know my style. It makes it easier to shop. Okay, let me tell you, because instead of going on a website and trying to figure out what would look nice, they know. They know. They know the colors, they know the brands and everything, and it just makes it so much easier.
Yeah, man. I've almost bought some clothes from
honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. I mean, I totally see your point, and I get it. For some people, it's kind of be
Yeah,
to me, it
doesn't
talking.
Bother me. I can see searching, but now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now I know you're listening
right.
to me.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. So let's talk about you. You're my guest, and I haven't asked you any questions. So let's talk about you.
Oh, I could talk about me for hours. I could talk about myself all day.
Yes, you did.
Yes. What would you like to know?
Went to college.
Yes.
Graduated. Got your
bachelor's degree in criminal justice.
What did you want to do? What did you want to do with that degree?
Oh, law enforcement.
You wanted to be a
police officer, yes. Which isn't a good thing these days, no. But the way back then, I wanted to do 2-3 years regular police and then move up to the federal level.
Nice.
Due to unforeseen circumstances,
yes,
that never happened.
You started working. You got your own business that you do. You do your thing there, and I know that you're heavy into fitness.
Yes.
And I remember you helping trying to motivate me to lose weight. And let's talk about your day-to-day routine. Well, I remember you were a little, not as big as me, but you were bigger.
Yes.
And
I was chubby.
You dropped weight fast and quick. And just tell me about your day-to-day exercise that you do now.
Day-to-day, on average, I get up between 3 and 4:30 a.m. So I always have to get up at least an hour and a half before I do anything. Even before I came here, an hour and a half, easy.
Why hour and a half?
I'm a slow getting upper. You know, the alarm goes off and I just sit there. I just need time. Okay.
Really,
and
an
then
hour and a half?
Yep, an hour and a half, and then so I get up. I have 1, maybe 2 cups of coffee. You know, I'm very very slow in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, use the bathroom, brush your teeth, the works, and then you know, well now I'm walking the dog and then head off to work.
Oh wait, how is it being a dog owner?
It's actually a lot of fun. You know, I've never personally owned a dog. My parents have had dogs, but they were more their dogs. I didn't really do anything with them besides pet them occasionally.
And he didn't like you, or she didn't like you?
Yeah, well, maybe. You know, I think he was a little jealous of me, or maybe I was of him. But yeah, I'm watching a dog. A close friend of mine, unfortunately, had a bad bike accident. He's, you know, recovering fine, but for the time being, I'm watching his dog, and you know, it was a little daunting at first, because she's an older puppy, but yeah, I grew to love her, and I enjoy walking her and feeding her and playing around with her, and whenever he does get better, because he will, I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss her a lot. Yeah, I'm so used to it.
Yeah.
But on a day-to-day basis, you know, I work and I don't have a set schedule, so on average, I could be home at 12, 1 o'clock, which seems early.
But you start your work day at what time?
Anywhere between. I would say to be at work anywhere between 4 and 5.
Okay.
So even though 12, 1, 2 o'clock sounds early, it's already 8, 9 hours already there.
Wow.
So as soon as I get home, well, now as soon as I get home, the first thing I do is vacuum the sofas to get rid of the hair. Because if you do it every day, take 10 minutes out of your day just to do a quick clean, everything stays that way, you know?
Is that a shot at me for my house not being as clean?
Maybe. So
sound like my mom over here, but okay.
So I do that real quick, and then immediately, you know, I go upstairs. I have a spare bedroom, which is that I converted into a gym. Mirrors, you know, a bench, dumbbells, you know, workout stuff, and I'll lift weights for 45 minutes to an hour.
Jeez. Okay.
And then I'll do another 45 or an hour on the bike. So about 2 hours of workout every day. And then after I'm done with that, I immediately have a shake.
I didn't hear you say anything about eating anything during the day.
I fast all day. I only eat once a day on average, usually during the week. On the weekends, it's a little different,
wow.
you know. But yeah, intermittent fasting. So, but actually, I take it a little further. You know, sometimes they say don't eat until 12 o'clock. I don't eat till 4 or 5 o'clock. So I don't have anything. The only thing I have is black coffee, which I actually enjoy anyway. So it works out.
Straight black coffee.
Straight black coffee. No sugar. No, none of that. No.
Wow.
No.
Hold on. Let me just process this. Okay, so you get we wake up an hour and a
half before
you even have to go to work, just to get yourself together because you move slow. Okay. Did you walk the dog in the morning?
Oh, always, yeah. Always before I leave.
Walk the dog in the morning. You go, you do your work day, but you only have coffee and water, and that's you don't drink any juice or soda.
No. I've never liked soda even when I was a kid. Juice I used to drink, you know, probably when I was a teenager. Occasionally, maybe I'll have a glass of orange juice.
Yeah.
That's about it. Yeah, I don't really drink any juice. It's always water.
Only water. Yeah. You just got drinks. You don't eat anything throughout the day. How do you function and work without
functioning
food?
Fine. It doesn't bother me.
Headache,
no headaches, nothing. You know, not at all. It's absolutely fine for me. Now, for other people, you know, maybe they need to eat something a little sooner. You know, I don't know. Maybe they need breakfast. Maybe they skip lunch and go to dinner. But not for me. I like to eat a lot, and so I have a big dinner, yeah, and maybe a few snacks afterwards. But it's all in one shot within 2 hours.
When you say snacks, what kind of snacks we're talking about?
You know, protein bars, fiber bars, cereal. You know, I
not Twinkies and
no.
Okay.
No, I don't eat that stuff. I mean, common sense health foods. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, immediately after I work out, I'll have a shake, and then you know, I'll walk the dog, shower, whatever. Then I'll have whatever I'm having for dinner, and then always before bed, I have another shake. So
wow. All right. What would you say? Because like I said, you're in the fitness. You lost a lot of weight. I know you broke down what works for you. Well, how did you lose the weight? What were you doing to lose weight?
Okay. Well, it's not what I'm doing now. What I was doing in the beginning when I first wanted to lose weight was insane, and I highly don't recommend anybody do this. I was getting up maybe 3 hours earlier before I had to go to work, and then I would work out maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, work, and then work out another 2 hours, and then eat once.
Don't do that.
And I dropped weight too fast. I mean, probably in a month.
You were very skinny. I remember that.
Really noticed I was really skinny. Yeah, I went completely off the deep end on that one.
Yeah.
And I noticed I was losing a lot of muscle mass. I was shrinking. I looked sick. And with my shirt off, I looked ripped. But when you're 130 pounds only, soaking wet, it's really bad.
Yeah.
But you don't see that when you're losing the weight. You're just like,
Mm-hmm.
But it's more like this. Your arms, this small. It's really bad. Yeah.
I remember Mom saying, "Man, Jerry, you look really, really frail there."
Yeah, wearing extra smalls and size 27, 29 jeans. It was pathetic. Yeah, I'm a medium now. I'm proud. I'm not a tall guy, so I'll probably never get to large, but medium is where
that's
it's
where you
at,
want to be, man.
Yeah.
That's where you want to be. Go ahead.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It's simple.
What would you tell people would be the key to losing weight? Is it nutrition?
Diet. If you're not going to diet at all, don't even pick up a dumbbell or run. You're going to waste your time. I would say it's 80% diet, 20% working out. Some would say 70-30, but to me it's 80-20. And
what should a diet consist of?
That depends on the person. Common sense. No fried foods. Cut out the sugar. Cut out the sugary drinks. Cut out the junk food. Eat clean.
Not
chickens,
the processed food. You mean?
I mean, you could have steak. Yeah, not processed foods. You could have chicken, steak.
Well, you
fish.
broke down something for me about steak. That
yes.
you. Go ahead, share that.
I like steaks from butchers. I think they taste better than supermarkets. They're cleaner. Grass fed, even when they say they're grass fed at ShopRite, you can kind of tell the meat doesn't look the same as when you go to a butcher. I'm sure a lot of people do that too.
I've never been to the butcher in my life.
Always get my steaks from a butcher. Yeah,
I've always gotten them from the grocery store, especially when I was moved.
Chicken, I'm a little different. Chicken's real quick. I grab, I guess that makes me a bit of a hypocrite because I'll get chicken from a supermarket, but I'll get steak from a butcher because you can get chicken obviously from a butcher too.
Yeah.
But with chicken, it's cheap, it's easy. I just get it at ShopRite.
Now, you said something about the butcher, like it's straight from the, I guess, farm, whatever.
Yeah. However they get it, yeah.
They're not putting anything in it.
No,
it's much better steak.
Yes, much. You can taste it. Yeah, it's like those steakhouses. They're not getting their steak from Stop and Shop or ShopRite or Walmart or anything like that. No.
So if you're gonna eat red meat, recommend going to the butcher. Is it cheaper? Same price?
No, it's not cheaper. I would say it costs a little bit more. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely costs a little bit more. Yeah.
But it's definitely worth it.
Definitely worth it. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, no fried food, no processed food, no McDonald's, no junk.
No.
You can even indulge a little bit.
I don't. When I'm in the zone, if I have a goal, whether it's to get bigger or to lose weight, I try not to have any cheat days for a while, maybe 2 months. And after you get to your goal weight or close to it, I would say, enjoy yourself. That's what life is for. You don't want to just be, eating clean and not, enjoying what you're eating. But, pick your cheat days, Fridays and Saturdays, you go out with your friends, you go out to the restaurants, you eat whatever you want. But, Sunday to Thursday, you're working your butt off again,
What about now, do you count calories at all?
I don't. No.
You don't?
I mean, you can, but I know what I'm eating, and I'm only eating once a day, so.
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So.
Like, I can do the shake in the morning, skip out on lunch, and then eat the dinner. That kind of helps, but even that lunch is like, my head is going crazy. Like, I got to eat a salad. I got to eat something to kind of supplement because I couldn't go through all that.
Well, you can
work out too on empty stomach.
Let me tell you though, not eating a whole day and just once a day, it takes some time to get used to. I would say it takes 2-3 weeks. If you can get past that, eventually your body's going to get used to it. It's going to know you're only hungry when it's close to dinner time.
That's true. That's true.
If you could get through that, you'll be fine.
Like for spiritual purposes, like we do fast for spiritual purposes. So I'm not naive to it, or it's not uncommon to me. But even when you're fasting period, like it is tough. So sometimes we can go 7. We try to do like 2 weeks or 3-day fast, a week, 2 weeks, meaning not eating anything though. Nothing.
For a week, you don't eat anything?
Yeah, like
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
we've done
The longest I've ever gone was 2 days.
Not eating anything
2 days,
at
and
all.
that was just a personal thing. And I wanted to see if I could do it. And
You'd
2
be
days.
surprised.
Yeah.
You can go just water. You can go.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Without water, you can't.
Right.
Yeah. Without water.
Maybe 3 days you can go.
Yeah,
up
I
to,
think it's
right?
like 3 days. Yeah.
Wow.
So.
All right. So what did you do now to bulk up? I know you lost. You definitely lost the weight. You were skinny, but then you bulked up and got, became a man.
Yeah.
Again.
I mean, it's exactly what you think. Just eat more.
Just
eat more. Up the protein, up the calories.
But you still did one meal.
It's a big meal. it's a big meal.
Describe what's a big meal. What's a big meal?
I'll have like 4 chicken breasts. I'll have brown rice.
Like something I would do.
And then I'll eat again. Maybe 20 minutes after that, I'll have half a can of salmon. I'll have protein cereal. I'll have a protein shake. You got to add those calories too to that. Yeah. I always like to eat at night, so this actually works for me because I could just stuff my face. And, and it's only one time, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Yeah. That's a big meal. Jesus, I can eat.
But you got to remember that meal's lasting you throughout for the whole day, the next day, because I'm not hungry. So it's.
What time do you eat that meal?
My first meal?
No, that dinner.
Anywhere between 4 and 5:30, I would say. Anyway, yeah. Because remember, as soon as I go home, I work out. Then I walk the dog, take a shower, and then I'll start.
4:35.
Yeah, between 4 and 5:30.
So you're not hungry at 8, 9 o'clock?
No, because I'm probably getting ready for bed. I'm already laying down, if not sleeping by that time. Remember, I'm up between 3 and 4. So.
Right.
But I'm eating for a good 2 hours. So I'll eat the big meal, and maybe I won't eat for 20, 30 minutes. Then I'll have
the snacks. The healthy snacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also right before bed, I have a shake. So.
Oh, okay.
So that kind of fills you up.
That does. Now those snacks, those fiber snacks and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. For me, when I do it, or protein bars, whatever, I was getting constipated. I couldn't do it. You have that problem?
No, not
at all.
No, but I also take supplements. Fiber pills, vitamins.
Oh gosh, you do a lot.
Fish oil, yeah.
You didn't share that part with the audience.
There's a reason why I look the way I do.
Jerry the Man, Ellis.
That's
Which
right.
is not his middle name. When he told me that.
Yeah, this guy believed it for I don't know how many years.
Yeah, oh man,
I was like, Marquise, I'm joking. My middle name is not the Man.
I thought David is like, really?
No, that was really good.
You don't have a middle name, right?
No.
Okay.
No middle name.
No middle name at all. So that kind of broke my heart.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
So now you're adding supplements too as well. You didn't tell everybody that.
I mean, there's a lot of supplements that a lot of weightlifters take. I couldn't even name them because I don't take it. Basic vitamins, multivitamin, fish oil, fiber pills. That's about it. It's only 3 pills actually. That's it.
Oh man. Yeah. That's first thing in the morning when you take those.
Oh yeah, I take those in the morning. Yeah, always in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. All right. What's your workout like? What are you doing?
Oh, that's different. I always warm up with push-ups and some stretching. It depends on what I'm doing. Am I doing biceps?
Oh, you split it up by different days?
Yeah. I do one body part a day. Yeah, that's the way you should do it. Yeah. You really don't want to do it twice a week or anything. One day a week, and then the next day a different body part. The next day a different body part. For cardio, I used to run. Now I've been mostly.
But you do cardio every day?
Yeah, I do. Just one day a week. I don't do it. One day a week. Yeah.
Okay.
But even if I'm not lifting weights, I just do cardio. Yeah.
When is your rest day?
Is there a rest day? It's different. I only lift for 4 days a week, sometimes 5. Cardio 6 days a week. 1 day completely off. I don't do anything.
Okay. Okay.
You have to, even if you don't do cardio and you just lift weights, you have to. You can't lift weights every day. Your body needs to heal. You need to sleep.
Yes. It has to
break
break
if you
down
do it
the
every
muscle,
day,
right.
You're gonna go nowhere. Yeah.
All right. So your advice to people that want to lose weight and look like Jerry Damon.
I'm not that amazing. Maybe I am. I don't know. But,
David Ellis.
My thing
is
just dedicate an hour a day. That's all you need. An hour a day. Just eat decent for 5 days a week. That's it. No excuse. 1 hour is nothing.
Eat decent 5 days a week.
5 days a week. Then go all out. For 2 days. Trust me, you'll see a huge difference. Right?
No sugary drinks.
No. No, I don't at all. I mean, if you're big on sugary drinks, maybe you
There's
can
people
try
out there with a sweet tooth and stuff like that.
try going down the diet first. Diet Snapples, Diet Cokes. Which I know nothing about. Because I never
either.
drank it. So,
I don't like diet anything. No, it's got to be sugar or
but
just
if
water.
you can just go straight to water, yeah, that'll make it. I guarantee you, if you don't even work out and you just cut out soda and juices and just drink water, you'll see a difference. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
From Jerry Damon Ellis.
Actually, I don't mind you calling me that now since I'm on here.
You should actually pay to get your middle name.
Damon, yeah. It's boom on my license. It's official now, Marquise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Jerry David Ellis. I don't think people would talk about. I know we talk about video games and stuff. I don't think they would care to hear us talk about video games.
Probably not.
Maybe that's another.
Yeah,
a separate
but
podcast.
really, we're not that big gamers. Well, we really aren't. We used to be. We were especially in high school and college.
You're 32. I'm 31.
I don't really
game.
play that much anymore.
Well,
and I know,
since my injury, I've been gaming like crazy. But yeah, you're right. We don't really.
We don't.
We stopped playing online. Pretty
Even
much.
when we used to play a game, we would try and find time. We really busy. That's what happens. You get older and. Relationships and life and work, and you just you don't. I play occasionally, Call of Duty. Typical, but nothing too crazy. Not like I used to, where I could just play all day. And
I remember those good days. Those were the good days.
Yeah, easy.
I miss them.
A lot less stressful.
Listen, if we were kids during the pandemic, no complaints. I would
no
love
complaints
it.
at all. I'm hearing that kids are complaining a lot, like they can't go to school or
what are you talking
go out.
about?
Like, are you kidding me? If
I
I was stuck home,
I don't. We're not making light of the situation. This is serious. This is a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Like people have lost lives. We're not saying anything like that. But I just want to put that out there. But man, if we were just staying home all day, like we would not be complaining. We would just be playing video games, chilling.
Mm-hmm.
We would not. I don't know if I would be doing any schoolwork. I guess we would have to.
Yeah, I guess we would have to submit it online or something.
Yeah, it's weird.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, especially now because the high school now has to wear uniforms, so now we don't have to wear uniforms.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that? I think it started 1 year after we graduated.
Belleville High School.
Yeah, they wear uniforms. It's a navy blue shirt and beige pants.
Dude, did not know that.
Yeah. I think
For
it was
public school.
Yeah, I think it was a year or two afterwards. Yeah.
Can they do that? I guess they can.
Yeah, I guess they can. It was a rule. Actually, come to think of it, maybe that's not a bad thing. You don't have to worry about what you're wearing, who's got the cool clothes, that kind of stuff. You're wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
You're wearing the same thing every day. It's a lot less, stressful.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. I remember struggling to figure out what am I going to wear today.
I got to look cool.
But it's also
Wednesday morning.
But it's also like you can. That's where you express yourself. That's a form of expression and being unique.
That's true. Yeah.
This is who I am. You were like plain Jane, but Tim's. Like you guys have your Tim's. Remember your boots.
I mean, I was still pretty plain. Always plain T-shirt, blue jeans. Always.
And boots.
And boots. I love my boots. I don't know if they can see it from here. But
a little bit. Yeah.
So I love a good boot. Solid.
It's nothing like a good boot.
Yeah, I know. Strong, manly. Yep. But yeah, my style is pretty much exactly the same. Yeah.
But that's cool. You own that. Like I don't know. I don't like the whole uniform thing. For public school. I understand private school, whatever.
Yeah.
Allow yourself.
Well, why private school, not public? It's the same thing. One you have to pay
you're
for,
paying
the
for
other.
it, right. So this is the rule. All right, fine. That's the rule. You're paying for it. Follow the rule. I have no problem with that. That's the rule that they made. Okay.
But it's free, so you should do what they.
My thing is, if it's free, you should be able to do what you want. Wear what you want, rather not do.
I feel like if I'm paying for something, I should be able to do what I want. I'm paying money for my kid to go to school. If he wants to
for
wear
your business, people pay you. They're paying money. Can they just buy what they want or do what they want?
Yeah, they do buy what they want.
That was a stupid question.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase it then.
That's exactly what they do. They tell me what they want, and then I give it to them. I don't know where he was going with that one.
Can they dictate to you how they want stuff to be done in your business?
Well, what do you mean how? Like,
I don't have an example for you, but basically they can't go into your business and tell you how they want stuff to be done in your business. That's my point.
How they want it to be done?
Mm-hmm.
No, they're just buying the product.
Right.
Yeah. You
Okay.
know, what are they going to tell me to do? We don't like the way you organize your warehouse.
You know what? This is just a bad
Yeah,
subject. I'm just gonna drop it. I messed that up royally.
It's okay.
We'll just.
It's all right. This is pretty funny, though.
Can we cut that? I'm not gonna cut it. I'm gonna leave it. This is what it is.
But, I mean, I get your point with the uniforms. I do. But I just disagree. I think if you're paying for it, they should be able to do what they want.
I'm not
and
gonna
if it's
comment
free,
on it. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not gonna comment.
All
I
right.
just put my foot in my mouth.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Yes, it was.
You're my first guest.
First guest.
Our first guest.
It's an honor.
Gia's out of town celebrating with the girls, with the ladies. So she said, allowed us two gentlemen to be on.
Hopefully I was a good enough temporary replacement.
Yeah, you were pretty good. You were pretty good.
Thank you.
I got to do a lot of editing, but, that's neither here nor there.
But yeah, it was really nice to do this, and
hopefully we can do it again,
yeah,
right?
definitely. Absolutely.
We'll bring up some more topics, and let's have a discussion. So This is Marquise. Remember, you can follow us on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. We read all that. millennialmindedpodcast@gmail.com. Email us. And our Instagram is millennial.minded. Please follow us. And thank you for all the love and support. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
My man, Jerry.
Damon
Jerry Ellis.
Damon.
DAMAN, ladies and gentlemen.
Capital D, lowercase a, capital M, lowercase A-N. The man.
All right, sign it out. Peace.
Take care, guys.
Millennial Mind.